I've never seen somebody so like honed in and locked in.
Leonard Fournette, and I'm locked in my dog Norman Locke, baby.
And we're back. It is the Daily Lock-In. I am your host, Norman Locke. You can follow me up on Twitter at Lock_Norman. And this is the Friday episode of the Daily Lock-In where I'm picking all NFL matchups this week in the NFL. Now, yesterday we had Thursday Night Football. We had the Miami Dolphins take on the Baltimore Ravens. Well, the Baltimore Ravens didn't look like they was on top of the AFC last night. Yeah, big men touchdowns. You had a touchdown call back by Robert Hunt that didn't count, but still one of the arguably greatest touchdown runs by a big man. Robert Hunt just, he went to UL, he's Rage Occasion. We know what to do with football, you know what I'm saying? But Ravens lose to a Dolphins team 22-10, and they've had a string of great Thursday night football games, but this Thursday night football game, I guess we can say was defensive, but I mean, offensively, it was doo-doo on both teams' accords. The Ravens' third down efficiency horrible. The Dolphins' third down efficiency horrible. When you have to bring in your backup injured quarterback to replace your injured starting quarterback, that's a problem. And we saw Jacoby Brissett was upset that Brian Flores went with Tua instead of him after he injured his knee. But again, the game was just sloppy. You had, Lamar Jackson throw the ball over 40 times, only come away with just 10 points on the board. The Baltimore Ravens has always been and always will be until they upgrade this offense, Lamar Jackson driven. He lost 3 running backs in training camp with season-ending injuries. So it's not like he has some studs back there. I mean, you lose the backup when Latavius Murray. Then you got Freeman in there, but Freeman couldn't even make the New Orleans Saints active roster. So it's bad for the Baltimore Ravens, and it just opens up the door for the entire AFC. And I've said this, and y'all are first times hearing me speak on YouTube about this, but I'm just not sold on an AFC team winning the Super Bowl this season. It's just everyone's the middle of the pack. You got multiple teams that are 5-4. You have multiple teams that are just not completely healthy. So you don't know what's the ceiling for some of these teams. You got the Bills and the Patriots are 1 game apart. So are the Bills this Super Bowl ready team that we think that Josh Allen is going to? I'm just done on the AFC, but congratulations to the Dolphins and getting to 3-7, beating a good Ravens team. Is this about to be another spooky week in the NFL? That's what I'm feeling. But again, Lamar Jackson, 26 for 43. 238 yards, 1 touchdown, 1 interception. It wasn't a good day. He has to be excellent with this roster. I mean, like I said, Rashad Bateman, he comes back. He had 6 catches for 80 yards. It's a good bright spot to see the young guy get moving. But again, 10 points against the Miami Dolphins, who are 3-7 on the year. Backup quarterback, Tua, just not for it. So again, Thursday Night Football, I say this is the first week 10, that Thursday Night Football hasn't been a hit. But congratulations to the Dolphins, man. Congratulations to the Dolphins. Noon slated games. Got the noon slated games. We got the Saints taking on the Tennessee Titans. Look, Alvin Kamara, he didn't practice all week. I don't know if he's going to be ready for the game. And if the Saints are without Alvin Kamara, they're in big trouble. We see that they have lost what can I say, the courtship of Odell Beckham, even though I never thought he was coming to come play with Trevor Siemian in New Orleans. But hey, the Titans, they rolling, bro. At first I wasn't all in on the Titans because I was suspect by their defense, but the defense has been playing well as of lately. They're 7-2 and sit on top of the AFC as of today, Friday. But in this new slate of game, I have the Tennessee Titans at home defeating the New Orleans Saints. Bills versus the Jets. Hey, man, I got the Bills in this one. Josh Allen, you got to will off some wins against bad teams, and this is a bad team. The Jets are 2-6. They're rolling with a backup quarterback, not their first round pick in Wilson. Bills need to win this one. They got to get some consistency going. So I got Bills defeating the Jets. Also, you got the Lions versus the Steelers. Look, you got Steelers, you got Lions coaches out here burying tape. You got Dan Campbell crying. You got another guy burying tape. Look, whatever the Lions need to do to get them a win, do it. Sprinkle the voodoo. Do what you gotta do to get that W. All right, but it's not gonna happen this week. Steelers win against the Detroit Lions, Week 10 in the NFL. Got the Jaguars taking on the Colts. Look, Carson Wentz, he's been playing okay. I've been a big doubter of Carson Wentz talent, but he has whittled off some good wins with the Colts, and they're trying to find the consistency behind Jonathan Taylor and that wide receiving core, Michael Pittman Jr. But the Jags, man, got a nasty win last week, but can they double down and get another one? No, they won't. So I got the Colts winning this one. The Colts are 4-5. They get to 500. The Colts are kind of trying to sneak in. Keep it here locked in, man. I got the Colts, man. Bucks versus the Washington football team. Look, Washington football team's pass rush has been abysmal. They need to have help wanted signs. Chase Young hasn't been playing well. This Washington football team's bad. It's a bad team. The Washington bad football team. That's what they might as well change their name to right now. Bucks win. Tom Brady, MVP hopeful, MVP favorite. He's just doing it, man. Old GOAT, new tricks. Browns versus the Patriots. Now, this one's interesting. Browns need to win this game, but the Patriots, I told you, one game back from the Buffalo Bills, can put themselves in playoff contention with a win against the Browns. Now, the Browns are going to be without Nick Chubb, but I do think the Browns are able to pull this one off. Baker Mayfield without Odell goes 2-0. Got the Browns winning against the Patriots. Falcons at the Cowboys. How about them Cowboys, baby? You got to bounce back. It was a really bad loss to a Denver Broncos team where at one point it got to 30-0, and then I call it garbage time. It was garbage time touchdowns. Put up 16 points in the fourth quarter, but it was not a good game. Bounce back game from Dak Prescott. You're playing the Atlanta Falcons, who's coming off a big-time win against the New Orleans Saints, defeating them at home. They're going to have a lot of juice, but we're playing in Jerry World, baby. They're playing in Jerry World, baby. Dallas Cowboy wins. Back on road, Cowboys win. Panthers, reunion with Cam Newton. I love it. I love it. I love it. Got my guy back with the hats, smoking the cigars, baby. Look, Carolina Panthers take on the Arizona Cardinals, and I don't think there's anything that Cam Newton can do that can help them. So, Cardinals win this one. Vikings versus the Chargers. Look, these are two teams that expectations coming into the season. I mean, Chargers are 5-3, but they could very well be sitting at 6-2, 7-1, but they have some hiccups along the way. Vikings are 3-5. As long as you got Kirk Cousins as your quarterback, you ain't winning jack squat, baby. But Chargers at home, think it's going to be a shootout. Chargers win. Seahawks versus the Packers. Look, they're both without their quarterbacks. Aaron Rodgers possibly can play on Sunday. He's out right now till Saturday. He has to have back-to-back negative COVID tests, if I'm not mistaken. So Jordan Love could see the start if that falls through. But without Russell Wilson, I don't like the Seahawks. Packers win. Eagles versus the Broncos. Now, this is a game right here where I think you got Broncos at 5-4 with coming off a big-time win against the Dallas Cowboys. Eagles 3-6, but again, Jalen Hurts, man. Jalen Hurts. He's been playing okay, bro. I'm a Hurts fan. Broncos win this game. The defense of the Broncos is real. Teddy Bridgewater, he's a big, good-time game manager. All he has to do is keep the ball in front of him. Don't turn the ball over. Broncos win this game. Chiefs versus the Raiders. Now, preseason, we thought there was to be a big time game, but the off season and the season that the Raiders have had with Ruggs, with them releasing a former first round pick at cornerback position, uh, John Gruden, just a bunch of different things taking place with the Raiders. I still think they're a better team than the Chiefs. Raiders win. Patrick Mahomes, Chiefs, got to rebuild. It's okay. Rebuild, retool, refocus, get back at it. Rams versus the 49ers, Monday Night Football. Odell Beckham is now a Los Angeles Ram. Hey, man, Odell's happy. Drake's happy. LeBron's happy. Everyone's happy. Guess what? The whole rest of the NFL is not happy. It's the Golden State Warriors just adding KD, adding. We're going to see how big of an impact Odell is with the Los Angeles Rams. They take on the 49ers for a divisional NFC matchup Monday night. I got the Rams winning. They're the super team right now. That's my Week 10 NFL Pick'ems matchups, the Daily Lock-In. I see y'all this Sunday, 8 to 10 on ESPN 1420, ESPN 103.3 FM, and ESPN.ESPNLafayette.com live to give you my lock-in picks, my fantasy football updates, and we going live from the studio, baby. So lock in with me 8 to 10 a.m. ESPN Lafayette, ESPN 1420 a.m., ESPN 103 FM. The biggest ticket in sports. It's the Daily Lock-In. It's Norman Locke. Don't pick against the locks.